Sarah is off tonight. A Guelph man who robbed a convenience store to pay his rent will get his meals and rent free for the next 14 months. Randy Warmington pleaded guilty to robbing the little shortstop store at Speedville Avenue and Woolworth Street. He entered the store January 20th wearing a balaclava, armed with a knife and a pellet gun. He demanded cash from the clerk and fled on foot with about $200. He was apprehended by police less than 10 minutes later and confessed to the crime. Warmington was sentenced to 18 months but received 4 months credit for the time he has already spent in custody. He will spend 2 years as well on probation. A Guelph man is facing a number of charges. Police say the 47-year-old man was arguing with his ex-girlfriend when he rammed his pickup truck into her car around 2:30 in the morning on Saturday. No injuries were reported and damage to both vehicles is about $1,600. When it comes to owning a cat or a dog, most people know how to care for them, but those who own birds, there is also now help available. First Local's Doug Blackwood explains.
If Polly or Lacey wants a cracker, you'd better pay attention. The Golden Triangle Parrot Club says if you want to buy a parrot, you should first do some research.
Go to a club like the Golden Triangle Parrot Club, meet birds firsthand. Birds are messy. Birds can be extremely noisy. They can be very destructive. But if you know how to work around all the behaviors and set them up in a proper environment, they're extremely affectionate and talkative, and they're like a little personality, like another little person in the house to live with. So if you know what you're doing and you know how to deal with their behavioral issues, or not the behavioral issues, but their behaviors and what's needed, they can be amazing pets, and they live for a long time. Lacey could live, maybe 80 years for all we know. So she's going to be in my will as well.
The club is a place where enthusiasts of parrots gather to share their love of the birds. Its main focus is on parrot owners.
Our group is basically to help, get together with other individuals who love their parrots, just so you've got your real dog lovers and your real cat lovers. Well, we really love our parrots, and we really want to, provide them with the best home and environments possible.
The club hosts the annual Canadian Parrot Conference each November at the Holiday Inn in Guelph. Natalie Lemieux says that even though parrots get bored easily in captivity, they are very affectionate.
They like to be petted. They need to be interacted with and played. I had a photographer actually come to my place recently, and he expected her to be in a cage. And she's in the stand in the middle of our kitchen with toys, and when we're cooking dinner, we turn around and we give her extra treats here, there, healthy, foods, and she's waiting for it and expecting it, and she watches all of us and my kids and the dogs, and we're all around her. So, same thing with the other birds. They're in the playroom with my daughters, and they interact. So a lot of people are surprised at their intelligence. I mean, if you think of the wild, they spend 90% of their time foraging for food.
I'm Doug Blackwood, First Local.
Time now for a short break on First Local, but don't go away. There's still lots to come, including troubled waters. A new study finds problems with tap water in some Ontario cities. But first, here's a look at what you can expect weather-wise over the next 24 hours.